Alright, so a little breakdown for you guys of one of my personal favorite scenes in anime here. Comes from episode 7 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Attack from the Deep. I actually misremembered where this was. This is way, way earlier in the series than I remember. But just the amount of nonsense and bullshit that goes on in this scene is hilarious. Mako versus Yami Yugi. At this point, I believe Mako has 2 monsters on the field. The playing field is like half water, half land. You would assume just for aesthetic purposes. Kind of cool looking for the anime. For some reason, it really, really matters on how they actually play this game.
I have the power of Silverfang, and I combine him with the magic of the full moon to double his ferocity.
So Yugi's plan of attack here is to play Silverfang and the moon, which is not a real card. He just yells that it doubles Silverfang's ferocity. I don't really know what the hell that means. No numbers appear on the screen. No idea how much stronger he gets. Just meaningless.
Arise, mighty Kuriyoshin!
What's this?
Behold the colossal Kuriyoshin, a creature so enormous that when he rises up from the ocean depths, he creates his own tidal wave.
No! Silverfang!
Gone. But my Kuriyoshin's tidal attack did more than simply wash your wolf cub away.
What?
It considerably altered our playing field.
My land! Karyushin's attack has nearly washed away my entire land-based playing field.
So Mako summons a monster that is so large it creates a tidal wave when it's summoned. And when it attacks, it destroys Yugi's field so he can't play anything? I don't really understand how any of that works. It has to do with the moon, I guess, because the moon controls the tides. They don't really explain shit. None of it makes sense. None of this is... these aren't the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just not how any of the game works. But now Yugi is left to just one small patch of dirt on his side of the field. He still has the moon out there controlling the tides. And Mako has 2 big monsters staring him down.
Giant soldier of stone! You may have shrunk my battlefield down to an island, Mako, but my stone soldier still gets a field power bonus.
I don't really know what the hell that means. Is that the dirt? Or is it the moon? I don't really know. It's definitely not the water, but he gets a bonus. He's at 169. That's reasonable, sure.
Easy prey for Great White Terror!
I just want to say, small detail here that I just noticed. That monster is 5 or 6 stars. He didn't sacrifice anything. That's something I didn't even notice my first few watch-throughs of this, but that's also illegal.
This is it, Yugi. It's over, but you played honorably.
You have been a fair and noble opponent too, Mako, but
Bullshit.
I switch my stone soldier to attack mode!
Attack mode? But why?
So here's where it starts to get juicy. Yugi switches his stone soldier to attack mode, which is, I think, weaker than Mako's monsters. Not that that matters at all, because we're not using the rules here. Mako's monsters are underwater, so they're invincible. Mako, obviously baffled at Yugi's decision. He has no idea that Yugi's plan right now is to just cheat.
He cannot attack my sea monsters while they are underwater.
But his target isn't your sea monsters. I'm having him attack a card I put on the field myself. The moon!
No!
Now, Stone Soldier, destroy the moon!
Okay, so, first of all, you can't attack magic cards. That's not an option. There's nothing about Stone Soldier that makes him special, that he can do that. There's nothing about this game that indicates that you can do that. None of the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Say that you can do that. and you certainly can't attack your own magic cards. None of this scene makes sense. The moon's not even a real card. He attacks and destroys his own magic card, and I can't believe that they had to go out of their way to make up a card for this episode that's not a real card in the game so that they can justify this duel when they could have just, made sense.
What's happening? The tide, it's going out. But how?
As you yourself said before, Mako, it is the moon that controls the ocean's tides, its ebb and its flow. So I ordered my stone soldier to obliterate the moon, causing the ocean's tides to reverse and recede. My stone soldier has beached all your sea monsters. You have no ocean left.
Okay, so when Yugi played the moon earlier, Mako referenced that the moon controls the tides. It was making him stronger. The attack made the water take over more of the land, yada yada yada. I don't understand why destroying the moon would destroy all water, including the water that was on the field before the moon was even played. But it does. So, nice try, Mako. But yeah, Yugi destroys his own magic card. And I guess that kills every monster that Mako had. Sure.
Now I'll deliver the final blow. I combine my Curse of Dragon card with the magic of the Burning Land card to wipe out your remaining life points. Burning Land attack!
Another fun little piece of information here. Burning Land isn't an attack that the dragon does. It's another magic card. My favorite part about this that I found out while doing research for this scene here, to just try to remind myself what some of these cards were. Burning Land destroys field magic spells, meaning it probably could have just been used to destroy the moon instead of, attacking it.
And that takes your life points down to 0.
No!
What a bunch of nonsense. Yugi is a cheater. I don't really feel like Mako was playing by the rules either, but at least he was, playing with what he had to work with. Yugi just making shit up, destroying his own made-up cards that he printed from online, playing magic cards and pretending that it's an attack that a dragon can do, summoning more than 4-star monsters just straight away. I mean, all in all, I think this episode is a great example to show why I played Yu-Gi-Oh! The way that I did as a kid. I really think that just not understanding how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Properly is a direct product of just watching Yu-Gi-Oh! There are, I'm sure, 100 other examples I could find like this. None of these games make sense. Everything's ridiculous. But having Giant Soldier of Stone attack the moon is an absolute highlight, a peak moment in Yu-Gi-Oh! History.